Hello, it is Saturday, the 12th of August 2023, and it is the return of the Premier League and the return of the Cherries today as AFC Bournemouth face West Ham United at Dean Court. First game of the season. A lot has changed since we last spoke. Where do we even begin with the changes? Let's start with the big one. Goodbye Gary O'Neill and hello Andoni Iraola. Now, firstly, I need to say, and you might have picked this up from my previous videos from last season, I am terrible at pronouncing words in general. I just fail at English. So if I say any of the new signings, the manager's name, if I say it incorrectly, please give me the benefit of the doubt, please. So Andoni is here, our new manager, really exciting. I've not been this excited for a new season in a long time, probably not since the Eddie Howe years. He brings an exciting brand of football, front foot attacking, gung-ho football, which we've just been craving. It's just been a bit too passive and a bit too negative over the past couple of seasons. So really looking forward to see how the team sets out today. It looked promising in pre-season, so that's the biggest change. Some really exciting signings as well. Kirkes, we've signed Kluivert, we've signed Max Aarons from Norwich. We've also signed Alex Scott from Bristol City, which seemed to take forever to actually get finalised. Unfortunately, he's injured for the first couple of months, but it's going to be a very different looking side to what we fielded against Everton last game of last season. Unfortunately, got a few injuries, but I think the future is very bright for us. I think we can now start looking up, dare I say it, rather than worrying about the bottom. My opinion might change after today. We'll soon find out. But yes, very excited to see the new team and the new setup and just seeing the brand of football. As I said in pre-season, it looked very encouraging, but it'll be interesting to see in a first game of the season how it's implemented and whether the players have taken to it. Not all positive though. Unfortunately, we lost Jeff in the summer, went to Crystal Palace, which was heartbreaking. It's going to be so strange when Palace come to Dean Court and he's playing in a Crystal Palace top. It's going to be bizarre. Hopefully he's injured or on the bench for that one, because I don't know how I'll cope with that. It's going to be very, very weird. And even weirder, Gary O'Neill has gone to Wolves of all places. That was definitely not my bingo card for this season, I can tell you. So yes, brand new season. Very excited. I've even bought some new apparel. I barely ever buy any merchandise from the club shop. I either get shirts for Christmas presents or birthday presents, but I actually bought some shirts and I'll show you what they are. Very excited to show them off. And another change, as you can probably hear, since we last spoke, I actually became a dad. So bear with. So yes, a lot of changes for me on and off the pitch this season. That was basically him telling me to shut up. Daddy, shut up. So yes, exciting. Looking at West Ham, they obviously sold Declan Rice for 100 million to Arsenal. They've signed just one player at the moment, Edson Alvarez, I believe, from Ajax. Midfielder, who seems pretty good. They're looking to get deals done for James Ward-Prowse from Southampton and Harry Maguire, but they've not been done yet. And I don't think Alvarez will be ready to play today from what I've heard, so potentially not playing with any new signings today, so that gives us some hope as well. Obviously last season we didn't have the best record against them, got battered 4-0 at home, and not battered, but one of the worst games we played last year away at London Stadium, lost 2-0. So hopefully we can put all those bad results to bed. We really do need something out of this, to be honest with you. With the games we've got coming up after, we've got Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea all coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we really do need to get some points from today. I'm going to say 2-0. Obviously, I don't know how the team's going to fare with the new system. Confident though, 2-0, up the chest. What does little man think? What do you reckon? I think he agrees 2-0. Something else I didn't mention, I'm excited to see the updates to Dean Court as well. I hear there's going to be a semi-permanent DJ position between the south stand and the main stand. So because I'm sat in the south stand, I probably won't be able to see it, but that'll be interesting. Really intrigued to see what changes they've made to the pre-match and half-time entertainment, because that is something they were working on. Oh boy, it's so good to have the Premier League back. And Forest should have just scored. Typical Arsenal. Now, since Bill Foley has become our chairman, one thing that Well, he's done quite a lot of things really well. But one thing I've really liked is the improvement to the overall merchandise, AFC Bournemouth replica tops, merchandise and things like that. We've actually even got replica and NHL tops from the Vegas Golden Knights, who Bill Foley also owns. But I don't normally succumb to these trends with merchandise, you know, these like really quick fashiony things that football clubs do to jump on the hype train. But I couldn't say no to this one. Oh boy, my Iraola Bravo t-shirt, only £15, which I didn't think was that bad. I actually watched this especially, which sort of shows how sad I am maybe, but I'm very excited to wear this today. Got the Bournemouth emblem there. I would love to see loads of people wearing this today, and to be fair, it is really muggy today. Like, not that I'm going to talk too much about the weather, but it's so muggy, it's really warm, it's cloudy, but I'm going to have to wear shorts, which is a concern because it does get quite cold in the south stand, but I'm sweating buckets here. So, Bravo t-shirt, shorts, need to get my ticket as well, actually, good point. There's time, then it'll be time to head over to Dean Court, up the Cherries. And just to say, Arsenal are completely demolishing Forest at the moment, which is nice to see. At one point, they had 90% possession, and it should be at least 3 or 4, but it's 2-0 at the moment. So, yeah, I'd imagine this would be an easy win for Arsenal, but as we found in the Premier League, you never know. Unless Forest have some incredible comeback, Arsenal also starting with a win, just like City did last night against Burnley. Oh boy. But a little bit of negativity, just checking Twitter, which I like to do, oh, actually not Twitter, checking X. Apparently Lewis Cook and Dango are both injured. I don't know if that's true. A little bit concerning, considering we haven't got a Lerma replacement, and we're really light in the central defensive midfield position, and Lewis Cook was pretty much the only option we had. Oh, okay. Let's wait and see what the team lineup is, and then I will report back. But bravo! Oh, it's absolutely roasting. So, yep, as the rumour on Twitter gave us heads up for, unfortunately it looks like Dango and Lewis Cook are both injured. Adding Tavernier, Alex Scott, Fredericks, Kelly, and I'm sure there's someone I'm forgetting who's also injured. You do have to wonder, you know, I know Iraola is all about the high press and whatnot, but he must be working them bloody ragged, crazy. But you know, I'm pretty okay with the team, the lineup today. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. We've got Kirkes and Aarons both starting, which is good. Right back, left back, wing backs. Rothwell, I assume he'll be playing the defensive midfielder role. Anthony's on as well. Dom. I'm surprised Clivert's not starting, to be honest. He's on the bench. But yeah, I mean, luckily we've got more strength in depth now, but I am a bit concerned looking at our bench. It's quite a young bench we've got today. So hopefully no more injuries, please, in the first game of the season. But still excited. The Premier League's back. The Bill Foley and the Iraola era is upon us. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Up the Cherries. Bizarrely, on my way over, I saw a person wearing a Leeds United shirt. They're a long way from home. It's a long way from here to the Championship. Lol. Or maybe they're trying to locate Max Aarons. Lol, lol, lol. Yeah, it's really interesting. Anthony is starting today ahead of Cliver. I really thought he would start, and also Traore as well. Anthony did sort of impress in pre-season, so yeah, we'll see how he does. It's good that we've got a lot of competition for that area now. I am very excited to see our back four today. Kirkes, Senesi, Zabani and Aarons. I think that's a particularly strong area we've got now. Do not let the cloud deceive you. It is very muggy on the south coast today. Roasting. Believe me, I would not be wearing shorts unless I absolutely have to, because I really do feel the cold. I'm a wimp. Oh, and just to give you an idea of my new life now, just as I was heading out the door from home, my son, who is about 9 weeks old, pooed, and it went through his nappy onto the changing pad and smelled really bad. So I had to quickly clean him up before going out the door. Now it's about 25 minutes till kickoff. Perfect timing, really. The reason I was filming a random fence is for years that was a derelict industrial estate. Now they've actually tarmacked it over and put a new fence in. It looks a lot nicer in my walk to the ground. Every little helps. Oh, another thing, I'm intrigued to see what they've done to the piece of land behind the south stand, because they're making that into like a bar-y, terracey area. Because the 1910 bar is now not being used for pre-match drinks, it's being used for hospitality. So I've not seen any pictures actually. I saw them levelling the ground a couple of weeks ago. So I'll be interested to see how it looks. Playing cricket at Kings Park. As my dad would say, oh, I can't believe the football season's back, they're still playing cricket. I've not seen any other Bravo t-shirts yet. This saddens me greatly. I see the red and black. Oh, it's good to be back. So that's where the new bar's supposed to be, but there's nothing there at the moment. Disappointing. DJ box. Very swanky. I like this archway. Very good.
And we look forward to picking up all in anger very, very soon. Welcome, Alex.
Oh boy, good to be back.
Number 8,
Bill's hobbling. He's not another one. Tom. Oh! That's not Tom! Post. A bit too easy there. Oh. I think West Ham are going to become the new Preston, our bogey team. Oh.
Well defended, lads.
Yeah, a bit of an odd one. I think it's going to take a bit of time to implement Iraola's style. I didn't really see much of this high press that he's famous for. It was obviously from Christie towards the end, but West Ham have had the best of the opportunities. It's similar to the game we played with them last season. They did on the counter attack. They're really patient, Bowen and Antonio as well. Hit the post as well. We had a few good chances from Brooks. Brooks looking lively. Aaron's looking good as well. But I do think it's going to take a bit of time to implement the new style. Could go either way this one. Probably going to be a draw, but I'm going to say we'll probably be 0-0. Kirk's looking good as well. Rothwell's doing okay. But yeah, West Ham making it very tough for us, just like they did last season.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen him, to be honest with you. It's crazy. It's
New studio up there looks good. Chris Billum Smith, local boxing legend. What save! David Brooks again. It's like a new signing. Brilliant. Typically I missed that. That was a quality finish from Bowen. Didn't know anything about that really. Loose ball. First time shot, top corner. Close from Rothwell, what a shot!
Get going off the ball!
No foul. Comes Keith Moore. Who's going to come off? West Ham been so deep. It's hard. They scored. They barely had the ball. We're trying to set on the 1-0. Be interesting to see what happens now. We can get something out of this. They cleared it. They cleared it again.
someone.
Oh, turn. Oh no, too many.
You don't like it?
So it's time for the first post-match car review of the game. So, final score: Bournemouth 1, West Ham 1. I think it's probably a fair result, really. I thought the first half it was quite poor. I didn't really see much of the high press that Iraola's known for, or the gung-ho football that we had promised, and I was a bit concerned. Lots of crosses in the box. We're never going to score from a cross against a team like West Ham. You know, big defensive back line. Once again, West Ham, honestly, one of the hardest teams to break down. I was thinking, like, once again, we're not going to be able to score against them. Very solid, good on the counter-attack, exactly the same as they were last year. But second half, much better. And the last 20 minutes, I finally understood what people have been going on about: chaotic football. It was absolute chaos. It was good to see what 3 attacking players on. We had Moore, Solanke and Semenyo on in the last 20 minutes, which was good to see. I thought Clivert was really good when he came on. Anthony did okay in the first half. I thought Semenyo was really impressive when he came on. Rothwell had a good game, I thought, though he was at fault for their goal. Yeah, I mean, I can't really criticise anyone. It's a bit worrying to Senesi getting injured. I thought Brooks, good, there's a couple of good chances there. Dom's goal, brilliant, round the keeper, fantastic to see. Yeah, I think it was a fair result, and, you know, it was always going to be tough to implement the new style completely in the first game. Lots of injuries, and there's hopefully still some players to come in. I did think we really were missing that enforcer sort of player. The Lerma replacement, which I know the club are still looking to recruit. Oh yeah, I thought Kirkes was really good as well, and Aaron's had put a good shift in. I didn't expect to see James Hill playing for us this season, but I thought he did pretty well in the last 10 minutes or whenever he was on. So yes, I'm pretty happy with that. Second half, much better than the first. I can see now this chaotic style of football is much more exciting in the second half. The atmosphere was a bit flat in the first half because it was a little bit reminiscent of Parker ball, a little bit, some of the passing around the back. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 1 point, you know, West Ham, solid team, really hard to break down. So yes, we go on. Tough game next week away to Liverpool. Flashbacks of last season when we lost 9-0 in Parker's last game in charge. But you know, if we go out playing like that every week, we're probably going to get some hidings, but we're also going to win a lot of games as well, and it's going to be a lot more exciting. So, you know, as long as we go out there and we put in a good shift against Liverpool, and if we lose, we lose. We're not expecting to get anything anyway. Liverpool are still a bit of an unknown this season with all the changes they've had. But yes, 1-1. Good result in my opinion. I can't remember last time we drew. Was it the Wolves game last season? The Wolves Hope game? Gary O'Neill's first game in charge after the Liverpool game? Or did we draw another one? It feels like a long time since we last drew a game. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Good luck to West Ham for the rest of the season. Be interesting to see if you do sign Maguire and James Ward-Prowse and how that changes the dynamic of your team. All the best for the rest of the season. And up the Cherries, we go to Anfield next week. Thanks for watching. Up the Cherries.